Hello everyone, welcome to the certificate course on reasoning and quantitative techniques. In this video, we are going to discuss the topic of percentage in quantitative techniques. In quantitative techniques, percentage is a fundamental concept used to express a part of a whole as a fraction of 100. Understanding percentage is crucial for various mathematical calculations such as profit and loss, interest calculations, discounts, and comparison. Practicing various types of problems involving percentages, it can help to improve your skills in this area. So let us see what is percentages. The word percentage, percent, come from the Latin phrase per centum, which means per hundred or for every hundred. It is a fraction whose denominator is 100 and numerator is the given value of the percent. In mathematics, a percent is denoted by the symbol. Okay, this percentage symbol represents. So for example, we write it as a 40%, or in the form of fraction, we write it as a 40 by 100. Some points to remember when you simplify or solve the problems in percentage. To convert a fraction into percentage, we have to multiply the given fraction by 100 and then percentage symbol should be added. For example, to convert 3 by 5 into fraction, multiply 3 by 5 with 100. So after cancelling, we get 5 20s at 300. So 3 into 20, 60% is the answer. This is to convert fraction into percent. Next point, to convert a percent into fraction, we have to divide the given number by 100, then drop the percent symbol. See, for example, to convert 45% into fraction, so 45 divided by 100, upon simplification by 5, we have 5 9s are 45 and 5 20s are 100. So 9 by 20, so 45% is equal to 9 by 20. Next point, x percent of a given number n is given by, okay, for a given number n, if you want to find x percent of that number, so you have to divide x by 100 into n or multiply the given number with x by 100. So for example, to find 20% of 300, so 20% of 300 is equal to what? So by using this formula, we have 20 divided by 100 into 300. So then upon simplification, 100 3s are 300. So 20 into 3, 60. So 60 is the 20% of 300. Next point, if A is x percent of C and B is y percent of C, then what is the relation between A and B? So A will be x by y into 100% of B. Next point, if the population of a group is currently P and it increases by R percent, if the rate of increase is R percent, then what is the population after n years? It is given by P into 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. This is a formula to find population after n years when the current population is given. Similarly, population before n years is given by P divided by 1 plus R by 100 whole to the power n. Depreciation. If the price of an article is currently P and if it depreciate by R percent every year, then what is the value of the price after n years? Since the value depreciates, so we have to multiply the current value P with 1 minus R by 100 to the power whole to the power n. Since the value depreciate, we are subtract the rate. Similarly, price of the value before n years will be P divided by 1 minus R by 100 whole to the power n. If price of an article increases by P percent, the necessary reduction in the consumption to avoid increase in the expenditure is given by P divided by 100 plus P into 100. If price of an article decreases by P%, the necessary increase in the consumption to keep the same expenditure is P divided by 100 minus P into 100%. An increase in by n% and then successive decrease by n% are equal to an equivalent decrease of n by 10 whole square percent. So sometimes the value of an article increases by n% and again it decreases by n%. So the equivalent decrease of the price will be n by 10 whole square percentage. So let us solve some of the problems. A defect finding machine rejects 0.085% of all cricket bats. Find the number of bat manufactured on a particular day. If it is given that on that day the machine rejected only 34 bats. So in this question, total number of rejected bat is given. What you have to find is total number of bat manufactured. So let us take the number of bat manufactured in that particular day as n. Okay. Now it is given that 0.085% of the cricket bats are rejected. So on comparing with the total number of rejected bats, we have 0.08% of n is equal to 34. Okay, upon simplification, convert this percentage into fraction. We have 0.085 divided by 100 into n equal to 34. So n is equal to 34 into 100 divided by 0.085. So n is equal to 40,000. Therefore, total number of bats manufactured is 40,000. Next, 25% of a number is 8 less than 1/3 of the same number. So find the number. So let us take the given number as n. So 25% of the number is equal to 8 less than 1/3. So 1/3 of the number will be n by 3. 8 less means you have to subtract. Okay, whenever we have less than a number which is less than other number, you have to subtract by what number it is less. So 1/3 is n by 3 minus 8 less, so minus 8 you have to do. Now 25% means 25 by 100 into n, which is equal to n by 3. Now here upon simplification we have 25 is 25 ones are and 25 fours are. So we have n by 4 it is. So n by 3 minus n by 4, we have to bring this side. So n by 4 is equal to n by 3 minus 8. So bring n by 4 and n by 3 together. So we have n by 3 minus n by 4 is equal to 8. Now LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. Okay, this 3 and 4. Then cross multiplication, 4 into n 4n, then 3 into n 3n, which is equal to 8. 4n minus 3n is n divided by 12 is equal to 8. Then multiply 12 into 8. So n is equal to 12 into 8, that is 96. So the required number, the given number is 96. Difference of two numbers x and y, where x greater than y. Okay, x greater than y is given, which is 100. Difference between the number is 100. Also 10% of x is equal to 15% of y. So find both the numbers. So it is given that difference. Okay, difference means x minus y. X minus y is 100, and one more relation is 10% of x is equal to 15% of y. So we have x minus y is equal to 100, take it as equation 1. So let us simplify the second equation. So 10% means 10 by 100 into x equal to 15 by 100 into y. So that is 100 you cancel on both sides, okay, like this. So we have 10x is equal to 15y. Again you can cancel by 5. So 5 2s are 2x is equal to 3y. Now x is equal to, okay, x is equal to 3 divided by 2 into y. So 3 by 2 is 1.5y. Now substitute this x is equal to 1.5y in equation 1. So we get x minus y. So x will be 1.5y minus y is 100. 1.5y minus y is 0.y is equal to 100, or y is equal to, okay, y is equal to 100 divided by 0.5. So 100 divided by 0.5 is 200. So one number is 200. So y is 200. Now using the first equation or the second equation, you can find x is equal to 1.5 into y. So 1.5 into 200. So 1.y into 1.5 into 200 equal to 300. So the first number is 300, x is 300 and y is 200. In a gaming event, 75% of the registered participants actually turned up. Out of those, 2% were declared unfit for the participation. The winner defeated 9,261 participants, which are 75% of the total valid participation. Find the number of registered participants. So since you have to find total number of registered participants, we will take the total number of registered participants as n. Okay, n is the total number of registered participants. Now it is given 75% actually turned up. So total percentage 75% of n has turned up. In that 2% were declared unfit. That means 2% are unfit means remaining is 100 minus 2. So 98% are valid participants. Okay, because 2% is 100, 100 minus 2. So 98% are valid. So 98% of the people who actually turned up. So 98% of 78% is the valid participants. Now, number of participants defeated by the winner is 75% of the valid participation. So that is 75% of valid participants means 98% of again 75% of n, which is equal to 9,261 is given. Now simplify this. 75% means 75 by 100, that is 0.075. 98% means 98 by 100, 0.98. Again 75% means 75 by 100, 0.75 into n, which is equal to 9,261. Now multiply everything. 0.75, 0.98 into 0.75 equal to 0.55125 into n equal to 9,261. So n is equal to 9,261. We have to divide by 0.55125. That is equal to 16,800. So the total number of participants who registered for the gaming is 16,800. Question. A person gave 40% of his retirement money to his wife. He also gave 20% of the remaining amount to each of his sons. 50% of the amount which is left was spent on the miscellaneous items. And the remaining amount of 1,20,000 was deposited in the bank. So how much money did the person get as a retirement money? So let us take the retirement money as n. So money given to wife is 40%. So 40% of n is 0.4 n. 40 by 100, so 0.4 n. So remaining amount will be Our balance after giving twice is it's n minus 0.4n, so that is equal to 0.6n. Now 20% of the balance is given to 3 sons. So to each of the sons, so it is 3 times 20% of 0.6, because it is given to 3 sons. So 3 into 20%, that is 3 into 20% of 0.6 is 0.12n, because it is 20% means 0.2, 0.6 into 0.2 into 0.6 is 0.12. Now 3 into 0.12 is 0.36n. So this is the money given to 3 sons. Now what is balance? From 0.4n, 0.6n from the balance, okay, 0.6n minus 0.36n, so that is equal to 0.24n. Now 50% of this balance is spent on the miscellaneous. So 50% of 0.24, 50% of 0.24 is 0.5 into 0.24, which is equal to 0.12. So this is spent on miscellaneous. Now the remaining amount is deposited in the bank. So what is remaining now? Balance is how much? 0.24 minus 0.12, 0.12. So balance is 0.12n. Now this remaining 0.12n is deposited in the bank, so which is equal to 1,20,000. So that means 0.12n equal to 1,20,000. So n is equal to 1,20,000 divided by 0.12, which is equal to 10 lakh. So the person received a total of 10 lakh as his retirement money. A broker charges a commission of 5% on all orders which is up to 10,000, and it charges 4% on all orders which is exceeds 10,000. He remits 31,100 to his client's account after deducting his commissions. Okay, so we have to find what is the total order amount. So let us take the total order amount as n, because n. Now commission charged is 5% of 10,000, because up to 10,000 only 5% is the charge. So remaining amount is how much? N minus 10,000. So upon the remaining amount, which will be like more than 10,000, she charges 4%. So 5% of is 0.05 of 10,000 plus 0.04 of n minus 10,000. Now 5% of 10,000 is 500. Then 0.04 into n. Then 0.04 into 10,000 is, okay, we have to multiply both, into 10,000 will be 400. Now after subtraction, we have 500 minus 400, which is equal to 100 plus 0.04n. So this is a commission charge. Now total amount remitted will be equal to order minus his commission. So which is given as 34,000, right? 31,100. So now order is n rupees order. His commission here, this is the commission, which is equal to 100 plus 0.04n. That is, subtract n minus 0.04n is 0.96n. n minus 0.04 is 0.96n minus 100 equal to 31,100, or 0.96n equal to 31,200, because 100 is added here, or n is equal to 31,200 divided by 0.96. Okay, this is equal to 32,500. Therefore, the total order amount is 32,500 rupees.